Hello, Earthlings. It's Saturday, the 2nd of March. My nephew's son's birthday is today. I think he's turning 7 or 8 already. Wow, time flies. It's an overcast day here in Northern California. I hear that there's rain coming, which is fine with me. I mean, I like lots of water. As far as what's going on, I listened to this guy on Rumble called, his name is Benjamin Fulford. I've been listening to this guy since 2009, 2010. A lot of the stuff that he comes out with is questionable or doesn't happen or whatever, but he has some interesting things to say. And he used to work for Forbes magazine as a business reporter years ago. And then after the Fukushima event with the tidal wave and all the power plants going down in Fukushima, he started talking to people about what's going on planet-wide. Seems to have some really good connections. So, you might want to take a listen. I'm having trouble finding him, though. Instead, I get this lady that says that the sky is falling in no uncertain terms, as far as, they call it Nasara Jasara. I have no idea what that really means, but it's all confusing. But supposedly, we're going to have a blackout and they're going to arrest 800,000 people that they have indictments for. And then I suppose we'll go back to normal life. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So anyway, that being said, I do have several 24 packs of Rayleigh's purified water in my trunk, just in case. And I have a little bit of food at home, so it's always good to have a little backup. I don't know, though. I'm getting really tired of listening to these videos and hearing about bearskin hoodies and all these other things they're trying to sell. Most of it's about gold, I've noticed. Almost every one of the ads, the people that are, what do they call them, influencers, are trying to promote various gold companies. I think, Don Trump Jr. pitches Goldco, and Nino Rodriguez pitches, I think he pitches Noble Gold, but I'm not even sure. See, that's the problem. They all have different ones. I know Patriot Underground also pitches Noble Gold. And that's cool. I mean, I understand they need to make a living. I just wish there was a better way for people to be able to make content and not have to have advertising thrown in. It's just irritating. I ended my YouTube subscription because I didn't want to pay more than $11.99 a month. I think they went up to $14.99 or something like that. But I have to tell you, after 2 months of not paying for it, I'm thinking about paying for it because those commercials are so distracting and so ruin the entire content. So I may actually do it just because I can't stand it anymore. But that's a bad reason to buy something, right? Because you can't stand it anymore. You're like forced to buy it. So I think it's a bad move on all of these platforms' part. I wish there was a way that people could just make content, and maybe they'd have like a website attached to the, in their link or something below, and that's how people could support them rather than having to hear commercials for things. I don't know. It just gets old after a while. So, I mean, if they were really good commercials and they were interesting, maybe then it'd be okay. I mean, I don't know. But I've just heard so many pitches about how I can make millions of dollars in a second, by just doing this. And I don't know. It's a nice thought, but I don't know that it's real. And anyway, so I'm still trying to figure out how to download a recording like this onto YouTube and just create a picture, a plaster picture of that I like. and I checked into PickArt, I think it's called, to see if I could get it figured out. I can't figure it out. None of these platforms make it simple. That's the one thing about technology that's really bothersome to me, is it's the only industry that I know of where if you don't learn everything about it yourself, you're screwed. I mean, I can do Fiverr, and I can, they're a company where you can get a professional to help you from some other country. But it's just frustrating, because it should be so simple to upload something that you've recorded and to put a picture. It should just be instant. It should be so simple, and yet they've made it so complicated and difficult. So thanks YouTube, and thank you Rumble and all those other companies that don't think about the fact that people don't want to learn every little thing. I want to make content. I don't want to learn how to upload content. I don't go to the car repair place and the guy says, "Oh, well, come on in and I can show you how the distributor works, and you can see how we decide how wide the spark plug width should be," or something. And some people love that kind of stuff. They're really good with their hands. I'm not. So it's like, for me, I just want to drive my car, and I want it to go from point A to B. And when I make a recording, I just want to make a recording and upload it to YouTube, boom, 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 have some AI thing. I can make a few words, and the thing will make a beautiful cover for me, and I'm off to the races, And that's what I'd like, but none of it's easy. So I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to contact somebody with Fiverr and try to figure out if they can help me do this, and then we can go from there. So I'm going to give it a go, and if anybody knows anybody out there that's, by the time you get this, I'll probably have it figured out. But anyway, well, have a great day. Remember to stay positive, and remember that what you focus on, where your energy goes, where your attention goes, your energy goes. So if you focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, you're going to get more of it. That's my little side note for today. So it's a small thought, but hey, it's really true. And if you want to have more money in your life, just a thought, I know a lot of people do. When people offer you things, I don't care if it's a candy bar, money, whatever it is, always accept, keeping in mind that if you don't want it right now, you can give it to somebody else, or you can hold it and use it yourself later. And by doing that, you're telling the universe, hey, I want to receive things. I want things to flow to me. That would be like abundance, money or energy. So if you focus on what you want, and if you basically put out the idea of accepting things that people offer you, you'll have more abundance in your life, and you'll just feel better. So, because you'll have good things happening. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I believe it's, Earthlings out. Okay? Take care. Wonderful world of technology. Now I need to undo this so that I can